You have to suppress your response to only respond to negative things. So you come home and the whole house is clean, but there's like, I don't know, the dog has shed on the rug or something and the person overlooked that. It's like, you're not going to see the clean house, you're going to see the rug with the dog fur on it. You're going to say, why didn't you clean up the rug with the dog fur? And they're going to say, good luck getting me to clean up the house again. And you know, because the thing is the exception stands out. And the reason for that is you can just ignore what's done. Because it's done, it doesn't get in your way. So it gets invisible really quickly. So you really got to watch that tendency. One of the things Nietzsche said was that if you really want to punish someone, you don't punish them when they do something wrong. Because they expect that. That's not a punishment. They expect that. They might even be relieved by it. You want to punish them when they do something right. Because then you'll really hurt them. And so that's something to think about. And if you're in a relationship, man, if someone's done something right, do not punish them. You do that 2 or 3 times, and that's it. And you're not going to get them to do that anymore. So, judiciousness. Watch what they're doing. If something happens that's good, notice it. And, you know, if they've done a bunch of things, don't concentrate on the things they did wrong. That's not smart. It's really hard on them, too. Like, in some sense, this sounds manipulative and selfish, you know, because I'm teaching you how to train your partner. But you should also teach them how to train you. Because it would be really nice if you could come home and the person would say, well, what did you do today? And you say, you know, here's a bunch of things I did. And they say, well, this looks really good and that was great. And why don't you do some more of that? And you're like, oh boy, it was a great day. And so you can train them to train you properly. And that's a really helpful thing, especially if you do it over a few years. You know, that's how you have a good relationship, because you're both clueless as hell to begin with. You don't know even what would make you happy, much less what would make the other person happy. And so you got to figure these things out bit by bit, and then you have to inform each other, and then you have to be patient enough to let your partner do these things really badly. You know, the previous theory was, my stupid partner should know what I like, and that's what the partner is thinking too. It's like, good luck with that, because no, they don't have a clue, especially if they're men, they don't have a clue. So you have to tell them what you want and how they could deliver it, and vice versa, which is very awkward and horrible. And then you have to practice it for 6 months. Because, you know, it takes a lot of practice to do something sophisticated really well. And then if you do that, it's like, poof, you got it for the rest of your life. So it's worth the aggravation. You know, and the first time the rat puts its paw up on the ladder, it's just sort of doing it accidentally. You can't expect it to do it well. And that's exactly how to view your own progress and the progress of your partners. Like, let them do it badly for a while. At least they're doing it. So, and if you think they should do it faster, well, look real hard and see how easy it is to change your own behavior. Because it's really hard to change your own behavior. Everybody says, I'm going to exercise 3 times a week. New Year's. And it's like, no one does. They buy the memberships. And then they feel guilty for having them, but they don't actually go to the gym. And that's a perfect example of how difficult it is to transform behavior.